The hatchery is the starting base of the Zerg. It spawns larvae, which are used to spawn most of the other units, and it can produce a queen. The lair is upgraded from the hatchery. It can allow your units to burrow, and it can allow your overlords to transport ground units and increase their speed. The hive is upgraded from the lair. It's required for the best upgrades, buildings, and units to be produced. The spawning pool is required to spawn Zerglings and Queens. In addition, it can upgrade the speed and attack rate of the Zerglings. The Zergling is a fast and weak melee attacker. It can be rapidly created and can morph into a Baneling. The Queen is a powerful ground attacker, but also has the ability to spawn creep tumors, spawn additional larvae at the hive, and can heal other units and buildings. The creep tumor is used to expand the Zerg creep, allowing you to place additional Zerg buildings. It can also replicate itself one time. The evolution chamber upgrades Zerg melee attacks, ranged attacks, and armor of units, each 3 times. The Overlord is the Zerg supply depot. It is no longer a detector, but can be morphed into an overseer and can create temporary patches of Zerg creep. The Overseer can see hidden units and moves much faster than the Overlord. It can also spawn a Changeling, which cannot attack, but will take on the form and color of the first unit it spots as a Zealot, Marine, or Zergling. The Spinecrawler is a mobile ground unit defense. It can be moved and replanted to dynamically adjust your ground defenses. The Sporecrawler is a mobile air unit defense. It can be moved and replanted to dynamically adjust your air defense as well as detect hidden units. The Baneling nest is required to morph Zerglings to Banelings. It can also upgrade the movement speed of the Banelings. The Baneling is your basic suicide bomber that does massive splash damage. The Roach Warren allows you to spawn roaches, as well as increase their movement speed, allow movement while burrowed, and increase their regeneration rate. The Roach is a powerful ground attacker with fast regeneration abilities. The Hydralisk Den is required to spawn Hydralisks, as well as increase the range of their attacks. The Hydralisk is your basic unit capable of attacking both ground and air with its ranged spit attack. The Infestation Pit is required to spawn Infestors, as well as allow them to move faster while burrowed and increase their energy. The Infestor can move while burrowed, as well as spawn infested Terrans, take control of enemy units, and even snare units in a target area, revealing cloaked and burrowed units. The Spire is required to produce Mutalisks, and provides upgrades to weapons and armors for air units. The Mutalisk is your standard flying unit that can travel quickly across the map and attack both air and ground. The Greater Spire is required to spawn Corruptors, as well as upgrade the damage and armor of all flying units 3 times. The Corruptor is a basic air-to-air combat unit with the ability to cover enemy buildings in Zerg slime, temporarily preventing them from functioning. The Corruptor can also morph into a Broodlord. The Broodlord is your powerful air-to-ground attacker that shoots little broodlings that will run around the ground dealing heavy damage until they're killed. The Nidus network allows you to spawn Nidus worms that allow you to store troops underground and instantly depart them from any of the worm locations. The Ultralisk Cavern is required to spawn Ultralisks, as well as increase their movement speed and their armor. The Ultralisk is your heavy melee unit capable of massive damage with tons of armor. In Starcraft 2, Ultralisks can now burrow. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and register at ZeitgeistGameReview.com.